Hey everyone, this is Desi. I'm back with another video. This video is going to be on assumptions. This kind of goes back into some of Neville Goddard's teachings, along with some of my own thoughts on it. And of course, going to have a beautiful poem at the end. So it's one of my things here. So this is what you assume about others, you assume about yourself. Basically, the way you wish to see people, you need to envision them that way in your inner world, in your inner mind. We're all connected to everything. Or let me start that over. We're all connected. Every time you think of someone, you touch their consciousness, not in fantasy, but in substance. The thought you hold of them ripple out into a shared awareness. You're always instructing others how to treat you, not in words, but through the tones you carry within yourself. If you expect betrayal, you'll elicit it. If you expect respect, you'll invite it. Once you take full ownership of your assumptions, you take charge of your life and begin curating your future with care. Each thought becomes sacred, and each emotion is a messenger you craft to your inner world with intention. Knowing that it's the only world that truly exists and matters is your inner world, your inner consciousness. Mental telepathy is not the power to peer into others' minds. I know we all probably wish we had some of those powers every now and again, but what it truly is the realization that all minds are the aspects of this one consciousness, and your assumptions of others determines what part of them show up to meet you. The world delivers the mirror of our assumptions. So when done correctly, changing our thoughts and beliefs becomes a lifestyle. Our outer world follows the inner. To imagine lovely of another is to bless them. Your assumption is not only a command to the universe, but a gift to the one you envision in your mind. So make your inner world a sanctuary, not only for yourself, but for those you include in your imagination. Imagine people being happy and whole and treating you with honor and love. And by doing so, you awaken the noblest parts of them. Even if they have never shown it before, you and them aren't bound by the past or history, but are free in the assumptions of your mind that you're creating them in. And so the past is just the shadow of our own thought process that we had of them beforehand. People act exactly as you assume them to. Reality will bow to our assumptions of them as long as we hold it. And like I said, this isn't manipulation, this is creation. So when you assume the best of someone, you meet the best of them. When you assume love, you meet love. All changes begin with assumptions and beliefs. There's a beautiful simplicity to all this. It's very beautiful. That your world is your assumption pushed out. It only requires your faith and persistence. When you take ownership of how others treat you, you stop blaming and start imagining anew. You'll step into your own role as a co-creator of the universe and hold your assumptions gently but firmly, and rest in the knowing that your outer world will begin to change by what you're assuming in your mental world. So let's revise old broken memories in love. Don't feed into the shadows, but instead turn all these shadows and past hurts into light and love within ourselves, so that we can free people of their own griefs within us and free ourselves. And we'll start seeing everyone change, not only ourselves, but the people around us. Your assumption is a blessing or your curse. Used with love, it transforms your reality and others' reality, but used with fear, it binds people and basically creates an inner hell and an outer hell for us sometimes. Obviously, sometimes all this is it's not easy. You really have to focus on what's going in and out of your mind. You really have to be able to take that positive spin when someone starts to irritate us or whatever, and really look in and try to change that inner assumption from maybe what we're feeling at that moment to a newer feeling, And it's not going to happen right off the bat in the 3D world. You know, all this takes a little bit of time to manifest, but by constantly changing our inner world to how we wish it to be through love and care and respect, we will see people change around us, and we'll notice a uplifting of our own spirit, our own love, our own awareness, and I don't know, just vitality within ourselves, because all those negative beliefs, right, you know, and negative moods really hold us down. And when we can get out of that and start creating this positive world within ourselves, we realize, like, man, I really do have a lot of power. I have all this power, and it almost feels like too much sometimes. But like I said, you're not manipulating people, you're just creating something beautiful within yourself. And by doing that, people start to see that beauty, and you'll start magnetizing love and respect, you know, from others, just by simply finding this peace within. So, you know, we're the authors of our world. You write your own book with your thoughts and feelings. So when we're doing this, we're not just speaking to ears, we're speaking to souls on the grander scale when we're doing this work. So let's all try to write a beautiful story for all of our lives. Let's not react to our worlds on the outside, but create a beautiful one inside together. So that is some of the ideals and beliefs on assumptions, and how we can create, you know, a beautiful outer world by changing our inner perception through imagination and feeling. And so I found this poem, like I always do, to try to end these things off on. And this is just titled Manifesting. So anything I desire, I can transpire. Anything that I need exists within me. I am energy to create, love to dissipate hate. I am energy to unfurl my place within the world. I am patient, I am calm, I am wise, I am care, I am love. From within and up above, I have potential that's essential to the energy that's within, with the love that I bring to myself and others, my sisters and my brothers. And that's just an unknown poem, but you know, I thought that was really beautiful. So basically, let's just all create this beautiful world together. You know, like I always say, it is hard sometimes. You know, we all get into these negative mindsets, and you know, the whole point is not to get in a tennis match with yourself, you know, and go back and forth with your mind, and you know, just really you know, put in the practice, because that's what it is. You know, it's a practice to overcome all this. And you know, it's not going to happen, you know, instantaneously. Like I said, it's going to be a step-by-step process of just going in and realizing, when you get into these states of being, that you know, you have the choice to go back in and change your mindset and feeling towards you know, maybe what this person is projecting on you, or how you're feeling in this situation, and really just try to envision it in a beautiful way within yourself. And you know, eventually this will manifest into your 3D world, and we're going to be creating these beautiful spaces together, not only within ourselves, but in our outer world. So that's all I have for today. I hope you all have a blessed day, and until next time, let's just make this world a better place together. Love you.